Hello people, we are right now at Terminal 5 waiting for our flight to Madrid. I know I've been a bit ghost on YouTube, but I'm here, I'm alive, and I am well. I'm really excited for me to just go check out the city. This is my first time actually staying within the area for longer than like a couple of days. Our flight is leaving in like 1 hour. This is my first time of traveling like so close to time. I hate it because I feel like we're just sort of rushing through things. So my advice, my people, then make sure you get to the airport early because you can actually do what you need to do. For us to get our flight, we need to get the train. I did not realize Terminal 5 was as big as this is, but let's go and get the train, people. Boarding our flight. Ooh, the sun is sunny. I am so excited to go to Madrid. It was finally time for us to board the plane and I was so tired. We woke up at 6 a.m. that morning and the only thing I really wanted to do was sleep. I was very much looking forward to going to Madrid because before I've been, but I was only there for about 24 hours. And this time I would be staying in the local area for about 2 weeks. So I was very much excited for me to just enjoy the Spanish culture and to eat good. We have just arrived in Madrid. This airport is so long, like the actual trip for us to go from like one area to the other has been a bit of a bop. We're getting picked up. We're just trying to locate the exit now and I'll catch up with you guys probably once we arrive at our final destination. I really did not realize how big the airport was. We had to get an airport train from one area to another area. But eventually we got picked up and we're making our way to our accommodation. The rest of the day we didn't do much but sleep. So I'll catch up with you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. As I showed you guys yesterday, I am currently in Spain. I'm staying within the area of Toledo. It is the next day. Like yesterday, I did not have a lot of time for me to shoot. We ended up going out for a meal. Then after we went out for a meal, we sat home and had some tapas. I'll show you guys some pictures here. Like yesterday, I had a lovely time. One thing I love about Spain is how accessible like good jamon and like anything tapa related actually is. Because we are staying obviously at family's house, we need to go out and do some shopping, and obviously I'll take you guys with me. We're going to the local supermarket Mercadona. In this vacation we're going to be doing quite a few things, and obviously I'll be recording this like, you know, I'm trying a different sort of format, so I'll be doing a little update every single day and just catching up with you guys. So we need to go shopping. I'll see you guys in a bit. After we've gone shopping, we are now just getting a little tour around the small town And I've got my second cameraman over there.
Child. Anyway, so
let me tell you guys a little bit more about my cozy hideaway in Numancia de la Sagra. Now, before I get into the nitty-gritty and all the facts and all that stuff, this little town may be small, but it packs a punch with over 5,000 people walking around here. And let me tell you another thing. In Numancia, you don't just know your neighbors. You practically know everyone's pet goldfish, their dog, you name it. Unlike the streets of London, this place is quieter than a mouse with a sore throat. If you want to go to the main supermarkets, you will have to cross a bridge that takes you to the other side. This bridge wasn't always here, so that was quite interesting to know. I wonder how people were actually getting to the other side. Were they going underneath it? Were they going to the side? I mean, only they know. Now, when it comes down to food, Numancia definitely knows what it's doing. I'm talking fresh bread so good, it will make you want to do a little dance right there in the bakery aisle. As you cross the bridge, you will find most of the town's supermarkets. As you guys can tell, this region is full of bridges. That's the little town where we're staying. It's all the way back there. Let me show you guys these little industrial places that we located earlier. Oh look, it's a swan. A swan. Yeah, is that the white duck?
Really, nigga?
Look guys, we found a bunch of ducks and swans. Look. Just within this area alone where we are walking, there's at least 4 different supermarkets all competing for everyone's attention. And the rest of the area is just filled with gas stations, factories, schools, churches, just the basic things that every single town needs. They've also got some restaurants within that area that I would 100% recommend you go and check out. We also went into its neighboring town, Juncos. What would be my best way to describe Juncos? I would say Juncos is like Numancia's wild cousin who never runs out of energy. So if you guys come down these ends and you don't have money for the gym, we got these bad boys. Let me get them gains, get that cardio in. Do you know what I mean? Cardio in that. This made me realize that Toledo is so much bigger than just its main city. It's a place filled with adventure. There's so much to do and so many little towns for you to explore within Toledo, just waiting to be discovered. But for you to see me explore the main city center, you're gonna have to stick around, grab your popcorn, and keep watching this vlog all the way to the end. For now though, I am a little hungry and I know that the food is waiting for me at home. It's time for me to refuel, recharge, and get ready for tomorrow's big adventure in Madrid, which I am so excited to share with you guys. Good morning, people. I'm right now just getting ready because we are going to central Madrid. We have a few errands to run, and this is my first time being able to explore Madrid in peace. Like, I'm here for 2 weeks time. Let me put you guys onto something. I purchased this toner. Once I edit this video, I'll put the name of it. This is the best toner. Let me put this on my skin and let me show you guys how it got me looking. Like this, yeah, I'm gonna put you guys on the song. My skin's been behaving. The reason why my skin has been looking so bomb, a shot of apple cider vinegar every single day. Let me repeat myself again for the people in the background. A shot of apple cider vinegar, that's the one. I literally have this little cotton pad and then I spray some toner onto it and I just start wiping it around my face. Like recently, my makeup routine has been toner, I put on my face butter, a bit of concealer, and we call it a day, baby. Let me finish off putting this on because this floor is cold and I'm literally on my knees. Get your head out the gutter. Let me finish off doing this. You see my skin? I don't even require like a lot. I'm just gonna put some concealer underneath my eye and we are ready to go. I've already done my eyebrows with some gel and I've already done my edges. but the goal is to look hydrated, moisturized, and ready to go. Now I'm just gonna put my e.l.f. concealer and get dressed. I do have an outfit in mind, but I'm sort of... I'll show you guys. The moisture locks in my product. I don't even have to use setting powder. It just gives me like a nice dewy look without doing too much. Like my skin does not react very well to too much makeup. So this is me done. I'm gonna go and get dressed. Okay, so I've got the jumper. I'm wearing it with these pants. I was up here doing YouTube tutorial. Like my boyfriend's mom is dropping us off, so I need to hurry up.
So people, this is my outfit. We literally had to rush straight out the door because we wanted to make sure to get the first bus into Madrid. We were being dropped off by my boyfriend's mum because the bus stop was pretty far away from where we were located. So that saved us a lot of time.
We are now just waiting for the bus that takes us to Madrid. It's like -1 or something like that degrees right now.
It was actually really cold this day, way colder than I expected.
Okay.
I don't know why, but maybe I just thought that because we were in Spain, it was going to be hot, but the weather said no. The weather really said. Once we actually got on the bus, we paid around €250 each. Our journey to Madrid was going to be about 1 hour and a half. So girl, I had to make sure that I had my headphones, had some entertainment until we actually arrived into town. But until then, enjoy some of this B-roll and I'll catch up with you guys once I explain how the ticket system works. The first mission when we arrived to Madrid was to get a tarjeta multi, and for the English speakers, a multi-card. The card itself costs €2.50, and this card is exactly what it is. It's a multi-card and can be used by multiple people as long as you're traveling with them. The card itself is rechargeable. All you have to do is find one of these red machines and you can top it up. You can use both cash or card. My day out in Madrid was about to be a blast from start to finish. First, we needed to get some coffee because you know how I need to get caffeinated.
We are now in a Starbucks. We're just gonna have some coffee before we go out. One advice I would give people is if you get a coffee here, get a venti because one venti is enough for 2 people. Let me show you the size of this cup. This is huge, like it's, look at that. You can easily share this between 2 people. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this coffee. I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. It's freezing cold, so this hot coffee is definitely going to fall into my belly. Do you know what I mean?
Can you believe they had jamon sandwiches there? I love checking out food chains in other countries because they always have interesting twists on the menu.
Okay, so he's done his passport. Now we're just going to explore the city, take a few videos and take some photos. Especially of me, you know, I'm the model, you know.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
We decided to kick off our adventure by visiting El Corte Inglés, which is basically a massive department store where you can find anything and everything. It's a little bit like Harrods, I would say. From there, we wandered over to Puerta del Sol.
The area in which we are is called Puerta del Sol, and basically this is where people do New Year's.
And usually what the tradition is, they eat 12 grapes, 1 for each stroke of midnight. Enough information. Soon enough, our tummies were rumbling louder than a Spanish fiesta. My stomach was sounding like a Nokia phone going off. We first decided to explore our fantastic culinary tastes and head over to Burger King or McDonald's. Initially, we couldn't make up our minds, so we did check out both places and ended up actually stumbling upon this wonderful buffet called What Garden. They've actually got quite a few chains around Spain, but can I just say something? This buffet was buffeting. The food options were endless, and their sushi had me singing.
I like sushi. I like sushi. Sushi, sushi.
This was definitely one of the best buffets I've ever been to. No cap. And I love me a buffet, okay? After that delicious pit stop, we kept exploring the center. Madrid is always buzzing with its busy streets, lively squares, and a cool mix of old and new buildings. Here's a fun fact for you. Madrid is actually the highest capital city in Europe, sitting pretty at 667 meters above sea level. I mean, that's pretty high. Not that type of high. We also checked out the Ejército del Aire y del Espacio, which is Spain's Air and Space Force HQ. Did you know that they also help with space missions too? Talk about reaching for the stars. Quite literally. We ended our day by soaking in some panoramic views and having a good chat. Enjoying the lively atmosphere around us. My legs are definitely not built like Megan Thee Stallion knees, so my legs were feeling like jelly from all the walking that we did today. So you know what time it was. It was time for us to head back home, ready to rest up for another adventure in Toledo. Madrid, you are amazing. I'm definitely looking forward to coming back again. Make sure that you stay tuned to this vlog because next adventure will be Toledo, and I'm very excited to show you guys what I got up to when I went there.
It is the morning of the next day. We are just organizing the room. Yesterday we had these amazing tortillas and croquetas as well, all homemade. That's one thing you find when you come to Spain. Today the plan is for us to go to Toledo. Like every single day I'll be taking you guys with me, so let me tidy up. I'll catch up with you lot in a second.
After getting ready, we all jumped in the car and made our way to the historical town of Toledo. On arrival, I could already feel the old but cozy charm Toledo had to offer. Finding a parking spot, however, was like a quest from a video game. So if you're not using public transport, I'd advise for you to come in early and snag a spot. Once we squeezed through the crowd, we came across the Santa Iglesia Cathedral. A true marvel, I must say. It truly felt like being in Harry Potter. I thought Mr. Voldemort himself was about to jump through this crowd, I'm telling you. Toledo is known for its rich history and has been declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's famous for its mix of Christian, Jewish, and Muslim monuments, earning its nickname City of the Three Cultures. Fun fact, Toledo was once the capital of Spain before Madrid snatched that title in 1561. After braving the busy streets, we ended up at the Museo del Ejército. The entry is free, which, you know, I love me a bargain. Inside you can see the fascinating exhibits, including the Roman cisterns and displays showcasing Spain's military activities in the Philippines. The outside area of the museum offers stunning views of Toledo where you can truly appreciate its architecture. Feeling nostalgic, we began our hunt for some food and ended up at the Centro Comercial Luz del Tajo. We went to devour a huge burger my boyfriend's mum had been hyping up. You should have seen my face when this monstrosity summoned itself before me.
Mamma mia! Bloody hell.
I
I was in pure shock.
All jokes aside though, this was the most delicious burger I've ever had. The patty was juicy and the egg and fried bacon on top with the cherries on top of this meaty cake, I'm telling you. After eating, we checked out the Mirador of Toledo. The Mirador offers breathtaking panoramic views of the city and the Tagus River. Historically, they used this place as a strategic point of defending the city, as it provides one of the best spots for you to pretty much see everything around. After a long day, we headed back home to rest, gearing up to return to Madrid for our final adventure before heading back to the UK.
Good morning, people. I just finished getting myself ready. We're about to go to a big park called El Retiro, and I'm gonna take you guys with me. I feel like I've been a little MIA on YouTube, but I feel like that's something I'll explain in a different video. It's just a bit, you know, when you're just mentally not in like the right space of mind to like vlog or do anything like that. That's exactly how I feel. I've really been looking forward to going to this park. Like the last time I came to Madrid, I didn't even have the chance all the time for me to go because I was here for 24 hours. This is the look today. We are serving Adidas, but yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit.
We were now making our way back into Madrid, which was actually only a 40-minute drive. The weather looked promising and the sun came out to say hello, probably because it heard we were in town. For now though, sit back, relax, press that subscribe button if you haven't, and enjoy the views of the Spanish scenery. Finding a parking spot was so difficult. Word of advice, come early unless you fancy a tour of Madrid's car parks. We eventually found a spot just 10 minutes from the park and started making our way to the big old Parque El Retiro. First stop, the beautiful Retiro Lake, where the ducks were having the time of their lives. I swear they looked so happy, I almost asked one of them for life advice. Fun fact, El Retiro was built in the 17th century as a royal playground for King Philip VI. There were so many people and so much to do. Honestly, it felt like the entire population of Madrid decided to go for a jog, walk their dogs, or just hang out. The park itself also hosts exhibits regularly, and we stumbled upon one at the Casa de Vacas. And just when I thought things couldn't get any cooler, there it was. The famous DeLorean from Back to the Future. The exhibit was called Invasion Vintage, and it felt like stepping out of a TARDIS. They had classic Marvel films, anime, and even a clone of my little brother.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no.
Just kidding, love you. But seriously, they even had an old school Mac. It's fascinating to see how far technology has come. Back then the Mac was the thing, and now your smartwatch probably has way more computing power. It was like being in a 90s anime. I felt like I was 6 years old all over again watching my first ever episode of Sailor Moon. Next up was the monument of Alfonso XII. Damn, 12. I guess Alfonso was really a popular name. This thing is seriously impressive. It was built as a tribute to the king in the early 20th century, featuring a massive bronze statue that just screams, "I'm kind of a big deal." We then made our way to the botanical garden, where we were greeted by a bunch of majestic peacocks. Did you know that peacocks are basically the Kardashians of the bird world? All that fanfare just for showing off some feathers? This part of the park was so beautiful. If you visit this place and you don't grab your phone to get some Instagram worthy pictures, what is you doing? It was finally time to say goodbye. We were dropped off at the airport, and just like that, 2 weeks flew by just like a siesta on a sunny afternoon. As we waited at the airport, flashbacks from our trip hit me harder than trying to pronounce jamón ibérico after way too many tapas. I absolutely love traveling. There's just something about it that sets my soul on fire. God holds the top spot in my heart. My boyfriend comes in second, and travel has definitely secured a solid third place. Finally getting to explore Madrid, visit Toledo, and fulfill my long life dream of strolling through El Retiro was everything I hoped for and more. Seeing the world and wonders that God has created really makes me appreciate life in a whole new way. Goodbyes are always bittersweet, but this is not the end.
You thought it was over.
I've got another date with the airport as I head off to explore the beautiful Canary Islands. If you want to see the rest of that adventure, make sure to hit that lovely subscribe button and stay tuned as I dive into the magic of those majestic islands. Thank you to everyone who's been here since the beginning and those who just joined me in this journey. Stay blessed, keep dreaming, and remember, the world is waiting for you.